Today, we're talking about local video marketing. Video is all the rage right now. It has so many advantages. I mean, I could honestly go on for the entire day and talk about how you can use video for a local business and be able to help it grow your business. But what I want to do, like I typically do in these podcasts, is that I want to give you a nugget, something that you can be aware of, that you can take and actually start to apply in your business very quickly and easily that will help your business grow. And so this is going to be focused about local business and local business search. So if you're a local business and looking for ways to be able to have a strategic advantage, that's what we're going to be talking about. So let's go to Google. And let me give you an example of what typical local searches look like. Let's use a plastic surgeon. You have plastic surgeons in almost every city. And so a plastic surgeon near Rancho Cucamonga, that is my town. Any of you in Southern California, a shout out to you. If you're joining us, if you are joining from Southern California or anywhere in California, just give me a shout out in the comments and let me know. And if you're from Rancho Cucamonga, then you especially want to let me know. But let's say plastic surgeon near Rancho Cucamonga. There are 3 parts to a Google search. And I want you to follow me because this is really important. I'm going to walk you through the process and I'm going to walk you through to hone in on where the opportunity is. Section number 1 of 3 is your paid ads. Google has made a really great job of putting them up on top, front and center, especially on a mobile device, right? It's more compressed, so it takes a lot more real estate. That's where that, and by the way, I have several courses on Google Ads and being strategic in Google Ads. And so if you run to my blog, you can find some there. But the purpose of today is video for local. So let me keep on moving before I get too excited and start talking about Google Ads. The second is your Google Maps, right? It is the number 2 visible. This right here is your organic. This is what everybody talks about with SEO, organic search. Do you remember the days where people are saying, hey, you need to be at the top of Google, you need to be number 1 of Google, right? 5 years ago, that was the valuable real estate. You wanted to go for that because none of this stuff up on top even existed. And so when you were up here, this is how people searched. But now what's happening is they're presented with the paid ads, which normally there's 3 to 4. And then you've got all of these here and you've got reviews in here that are attracting people's eyes. And so when you get down here in text only, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this isn't very exciting, right? So here's the key and here's the secret is what you want to do is you want to utilize thumbnail real estate. And write that down, by the way, thumbnail real estate. And so let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say that you search for my agency, WSI Priority Media. And when you search for WSI Priority Media, again, all text listings, but bam, look at that. Where do your eyeballs naturally hone in on? Well, the big picture. Why? Because it's different from the rest of the page. It stands out from the rest of the page. And that's the key. What you're able to do is you're able to take YouTube video and you're able to seed it with keywords and search terms by applying them in the title, in the tags, very, very important, and in the description. Do not go into the description and start what we call keyword stuffing, just using that over and over again. Google machine learning has gotten really good, and they're very good at being able to distinguish between normal English language, the way people speak, or people that are keyword stuffing. So you take your seed keywords and you write a good paragraph or 2 that really uses that. You want to use that in the first sentence and you want to use it at least 2 to 3 times within the description. So in your title, in your tags, and also in your description, right? So what you do is you feed those into YouTube and you want to make several videos. You don't always know which one's going to hit, but when it does, it's awesome and it stays on there for years. I uploaded this in 2015 and it's still showing up whenever you search WSI Priority Media, and it is that beautiful thumbnail. Let me show you another example, right? Best cosmetic dentist, Singer Island, Florida, right? Now, there's nobody running any paid ads right now in that area, so Maps is showing up first. Now, what's going to be in the next section? It's going to be your SEO, right? Which is just text, 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 all plain text. But watch this. Because of some good video SEO, bam, right above all of this right here is not one, not two, but three videos that were all SEO optimized with the keywords that are showing up, top center. This is the key. This is completely free. You don't have to pay like in Google Ads. All you do is you do some strategic keyword optimization with your videos and you start owning thumbnail real estate. It stands out, it attracts the eye, and it works phenomenal. So that's my tip for you today is thumbnail real estate. Take this and start applying it to your business and watch how all of a sudden you're now going to start owning real estate online. Here's why it's so important, and here's why it is really crucial for you to use it. Most of your competition has not figured out how to do this yet. That's where the money is in online marketing. Do something that is cutting edge ahead of everybody else. When everybody else has figured it out, what will happen is the page will be crowded with thumbnails and yours won't stand out anymore. So you want to be able to do it when nobody else is doing it, where you are the one that stands out and you get all that free exposure for your business. I hope that this has helped you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can just reach out to me on our website. You can reach out to us. Website's probably the easiest, but I'd like you to do three things for me if you found value from this video. Number one, like it. Number two, comment. Shoot me a quick comment or a question below. And number three, share it. Oh, more importantly, what I'd like you to do is subscribe. If you'd like to be updated when new video trainings are coming out like this here, it will alert you by hitting the subscribe button. So that's it for now. I hope you have a wonderful day and thank you for listening in.